Hi everyone, I hope you're all well, having a good day. So I just fancied making some chocolate chip muffins, so I thought while I make them I'll do a video and show you. So first of all, for the ingredients you will need 3 eggs, some chocolate chips. These are 100-gram dark chocolate chips. You will need 170 gram of self-raising flour, 170 gram of caster sugar, and 170 gram of butter, and some muffin cases. These are like muffin cases that are obviously like pastel colours, but they're deep, so you can get a lot more mixture in, so it looks more like a muffin than a cupcake, because the cupcake cases are quite they're not as deep, so I always use muffin cases. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so first we will do the sugar. So we need to cream the sugar and butter together, so let's just grab this. Just gonna give it a little shake. And you know what? I haven't baked for quite some time now, because I just find that I haven't got the time that I used to have. So, but I do enjoy baking, and I find it very therapeutic as well. Okay, so that's the sugar. So let's just chuck that in there. Okay. Okay, so then we'll need 3 eggs. So I'll just break them into this dish. You've got to just whisk them. Let's see if I can get into it. 3 eggs. These are medium eggs, so I would imagine if you use large, maybe you would use 1 less. I'm not sure, but this is 3 medium eggs. I think should be fine, hopefully, because I'm using a dish instead of a jug because it was the quickest thing I had to hand. So just get, you don't have to like whisk them too much, just a quick whisk. That should be fine. And then go in there. Just pour that into there. And then should be okay just using this. Just fold it in. Again, you just need a quick whisk, nothing too major. That should be fine. And then we just need to add the flour. So let me get my scales back. Just pop that in there. Okay. So we just need to weigh out the flour. Let's just give it a shake. A smidgen more. Just gone over slightly. Excuse the hands. So then I'll just fold that. So now we'll just fold the flour into the mixture until it's smooth. Oh, I tell you what I will put in that I've just remembered I've got. Bear with me 1 second. Give it a good mix till it's light and fluffy. But look, I've remembered this vanilla extract. So I'm going to put a blob of that in. I don't really measure this, I just guess. So maybe like a teaspoon, but yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, just fold that in as well. Mix, and then what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put maybe like half a bag of these in, because from past experience when I made chocolate chip muffins is I've put the whole bag into the mixture. Once you put your mixture into like your muffin cases and they've baked, you tend to find that all the chocolate chips go to the bottom. So I'll put a few in now, and then I'll put a dash on top of the cakes before I put them into the oven, and then they'll sink down just to give it like a crunchy top. So just fold those in like that. But yeah, as you can see, they disappear. So I've learnt from experience to just put them a few into the mixture and then a few on top of the cakes. And that should be fine. So let's get the bun cases. Okay, so let's get our bun cases. So this makes 12. So I'm just going to do a mixture of the bun cases. Just divide them up. So I'll start with my favourite, pink. They're very spring-like, these bun cases, aren't they? Lovely colour. I love pastel colours. I find pastel colours like really calming. So, okay. So then we just, I'm going to roll my sleeves up. So then we just need to put a dollop in each case. Let me just get rid of this spoon before I go any further. Okay, so get a good dollop, because you can always go back round and add like more mixture to each case if you want. Or sometimes I found that they make a bit more than 12, so I've just added an extra bun tin on and done some more cakes like that. Like this. Ooh. But like I said, don't be shy, just fill them up as much as you can. I mean, they will rise obviously, so just allow space for them to rise up. Oh gosh, that was lucky. I am not the tidiest of cooks or bakers, as Chris will tell you. He says I'm a messy baker. And my answer to that is, a messy baker is a good baker. So yeah, just use the mixture up, go back round. Obviously some may have, I am not the perfect one that does it all even. Mine sometimes are different sizes because I've put too much mixture in one or the other, but do you know what? It's fine. We're not on Bake Off, so they're not going to be judged. Well, maybe judged by you, but that's okay. And then I think we've got enough just for the last one. So this time it's been just the right amount for each bun. And then what I'm going to do is, if Millie was here, she'd be eating all these chocolate chips. Every time I bake with Millie, half the ingredients is gone before it's made it to the cake. So then I'm just going to put these on the top, because these will just sink down a little bit and they'll leave you like with a chocolatey crunch on the top, and the rest will just disappear throughout the mixture, but they won't all, well, hopefully. When I've done this in the past, they've not all sank to the bottom. And then you need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. That's as is a fan oven, so I'm not sure what it is, if it's a gas type oven without a fan, if you know what I mean. Okay. Right. Yep, so we'll bake those for around, I think it's about 20 minutes until they're risen, and then when you put like a knife or something in the middle, it comes out clean. So we'll put them in the oven for 20 minutes and we'll come back and see what they're like. Okay, so they're ready. So they're all golden brown, and as you can see, some of the chocolate chips are still on top, so it gives you like crunchy chocolate flavour. So I'm just going to pop them out onto a cooling rack and then just leave them to cool completely before eating them. It seems to take ages to cool down when you're dying to eat one of them. Oops. So yeah, so we'll just leave them to cool now and then we can have one. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you all again in the next one. Bye.